Hello, and thank you for getting centered with us today. Monthly. All right, thanks for coming back. I wanted to, and thanks for coming to Shelf Centered. That's why we center the shelf on a somewhat weekly basis, but at least a monthly basis. So this is the Centering the Shelf, the monthly wrap up for October. We had a decent month. It felt more decent than after reviewing the numbers than it looks. But anyway, it just shows I don't know what I'm doing or anything like that, and I won't even attempt. So I guess we'll start out with just reading. I mean, that's really why you want to watch an update video. And so that, when it comes down to it, this is the kind of pathetic numbers we're looking at. It's pretty bad. But anyway, but anyway, I think I still had a decent month regardless, and I'll show you why. The first book that I actually finished in October was Consider Phlebas by Ian M. Banks. I did have a review for that, and so that was a good one. I also finished Terry Pratchett's Sorcery, and excellent. I really love Terry Pratchett. My review may just be quoting the book, and then I'll be like, "Can you not read that? Is that not what you want to do now?" So Terry Pratchett, we'll get a review for that at some point. Then the other one, and this is the reason it was 3 books this month, because we're talking Bone Hunters. Bone Hunters took me some time. This is like 3 books or 4, depending. It's 1,200 pages. If you want to go 3 shorter books at 300 pages a piece, or 4 shorter books at 300 pages a piece, or 3 bigger ones. So actually, I feel like my reading for the month was more like 5 books at least. So that's why I said I feel pretty good about my reading for this month, that I was pretty on track. I actually, my Goodreads goal for the year is like 60, and I've been way ahead. I mean, by June, I think I was about 10 books ahead, and doing a really good job, of course. but I planned for this knowing that I was going to be reading some more thick boys, chunky monkeys, whatever you want to call them, and so I planned at the end of the year. I knew I needed to front load so that I could reach that goal. Not that it even matters, but here we are. So, of course, then I started a YouTube channel and stopped reading as many books as I used to. But no, it really is, I think, overall still good, good, well, good progress for the year for reading, especially with these chunkies. Um, I was able to get 15 videos in the month, with 2 of them being shorts. I don't know. I mean, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I literally am just trying to do these deal videos to kind of get the word out there. I know I love a good deal, and I don't know if you do or not. And I know I've noticed that it gets a healthy amount of clicks on it to do the deals. I do make a slight amount on the affiliate links, but it's so slight that it's definitely not worth the time that I put into even doing a short video. So, and I don't even know why I do them as affiliate links. I probably shouldn't. It's stupid, but here we are. And but anyway, let me know if it just, that's stupid, if it just looks like I'm pandering or something, or I'm trying to make a buck. I literally, it doesn't matter. It's not. I could do them or not do them. I honestly do them because I feel like that they're handy, and people, can take advantage of them, and they do. And anyway, let me know if I'm wrong, and if that's something I'm wasting my time on, or just even that makes me look like I don't know, trying too hard. I don't I don't know what it is. But anyway, for the channel as a whole, the channel update, we gained 54 subscribers, which in my world, that's huge. So I cannot thank you guys enough. I can acknowledge I've got a small channel, but really it's the interaction and the fun that I have chatting, talking to people, and the encouragement, the fun. Did I mention fun? of just chatting. And then I think what's really fun is to look at, okay, the views for October was 2,621 views. Uh, Honestly, that made my day. That's amazing to me. That's how many views this channel is getting, and it's just amazing to me. One of those, the top videos at this time are, well, actually for the month, there will be for all time because that month is gone. That's how time works. Did you know that? The more you know, golly. My Wheel of Time reaction video, for the trailer that just came out, literally it blew up again in my little channel world. Terms of blowing up, it was amazing, and it really jumped to the head. I am very excited for that, if you can't tell. The second video of the month of October is actually, I think I did this in September and maybe even August. I forgot to check on that. I think it was September, though. My top 10 fantasy books of all time was my second most viewed video in the following month, which honestly never happens, but that has been a popular video. It's now my all-time most popular video on the channel, so that's pretty fun to watch that go. And then the third one is the top 10 science fiction books list. So there we go. That's where we're at for the channel. And it's growing. I just can't thank you enough for interacting with me, for putting up with, or I don't know, for continuing to watch my silly videos. It's really been fun. It's just a pleasure to even get to know so many good people out there. It literally has, I think I've said this before, but and I'll say it again. You can really get down on this world. It's a rough place, especially as a lawyer in what I do. But it's made me kind of go, okay, there's hope. There's hope out there. There are a lot of good people out there, and I've met a lot of them through doing this. So thank you. Hats off. The last thing, I was able, the very end of the month, able to finally watch Dune. I was a week late, and I'll be even later with a review, but I'm hoping to get a review out here soon. Spoiler alert, I loved it. It was so good. It was literally more, I had high expectations going in, and it blew them out of the water even. I mean, I knew it would be amazing to look at, but just watching the ships kind of do their thing, and I love in the book there's kind of this conversation between Paul and his father about, well, how big are these ships? And in the book, it's like, well, our little frigate is going to be in one little tiny corner of the huge ship that will take us to Arrakis, and the scale and everything, I just felt like the movie was true to that. It didn't even have to. I mean, that's the thing, is the book had to talk about that as in a conversation. The movie skipped over it, but just showed you, here's this little tiny thing that, and I know we've seen this in Star Wars or whatever, but it really just felt so true to the books, that I remember that just boggling my mind, that these huge things in space, that they can just, travel obviously in this made up world, but just those are the fun things that bring me to the table in science fiction, is just things that get me thinking, oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's really cool, and I like thinking on that scale. It's really fun. So anyway, I'll get an actual review out. The only debate is whether I'm going to be able to watch it first or watch it one more time. I did watch it first before my review. That's how reviews work. If I'm going to be able to watch it again before I actually get down and review it, I really, it's so good. It's so good. I can't wait, and I can't wait for 2. But that's what got me in my last TBR book reading. We don't get the crazy way that WB did this was to not approve the second movie in a cliffhanger movie until after they saw how well it did. So it did really well, so then they approved the second movie, and so therefore it won't be out until 2023. Is this really how we're going to do this? do you like paying your actors way more and making that way more difficult to, what? There's a reason this isn't done this way, but here we are. So that's frustrating to me, to say the least, but that's why I jumped into the book again going, all right, well, I need an ending because it's been a hot minute. So I decided to pick it up again. But anyway, that's my monthly wrap-up for October. We had a decent reading month. It may not look it in the numbers, but, what if I read one book and it was 2 billion pages? That'd be pretty impressive, right? So think about that. Anyway, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate all your support, all your love, and just can't thank you enough. Appreciate it. Bye.